when the offers dried up, when the headlines turned brutal, when silence was safer than speaking out. Now, after 9 years together, Mel Gibson and Rosalind Ross have quietly gone their separate ways. And the timing raises more questions than answers. Asterisk for nearly a decade. They stayed quiet. No scandals, no messy headlines, just one of Hollywood's most controversial stars, and the woman who stood beside him when almost no one else would. Now, that chapter is officially over. After 9 years together, Mel Gibson and Rosalind Ross have quietly gone their separate ways, and the timing is raising more questions than answers. At first glance, the breakup sounds calm, even respectful. In a joint statement shared exclusively with the media, the two said they're focused on one thing: continuing to be the best parents possible to their son. But behind that composed message, there's a much deeper story, because sources say this split didn't just happen. Reports claim the couple actually separated nearly a year ago, long before the public ever knew. No announcement, no explanation, just silence, and that silence is where speculation began. They met back in 2014, at a time when Gibson's reputation was still deeply fractured. Rosalind Ross wasn't a Hollywood power player. She was a young screenwriter. Low profile, private, and fiercely loyal friends often described her as the stabilizing force in Gibson's life, someone who kept him grounded and away from chaos. Then came their son, Lars, born in 2017. From the outside, everything looked settled, but insiders say the last few years quietly changed that. Gibson was traveling more, projects stacked up, and in early 2025, tragedy struck when their Malibu home was destroyed in devastating wildfires. According to reports, the loss hit hard, emotionally and financially, putting pressure on a relationship that was already strained. Still, neither side has pointed to a single breaking moment, and that's what makes this separation so unusual. No cheating accusations, no explosive arguments leaked, no legal drama. Just two people choosing to step away privately. And yet, fans can't help but notice something else. Since the split reportedly happened, Gibson has been seen more frequently alone, throwing himself into work, while Ross has remained almost completely off the radar. Some speculate the age gap played a role. Others believe the lifestyle difference finally caught up to them. But so far, those remain just rumors, nothing confirmed. What is clear is that this wasn't a sudden decision, that it was slow, deliberate, and carefully protected from the public eye. In an industry where breakups often turn ugly, this one ended quietly, almost deliberately forgettable. But maybe that's exactly how they wanted it, because after 9 years together, the most revealing detail isn't why they separated, it's how long they managed to keep it a secret. And in Hollywood, that might be the rarest ending of all.